YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Walks and Talks. And we're here at Langley Hall, which is a fortified manor. It's located, would you say, around about maybe 5 mile away from Durham City, 10 mile away from Durham City?
5 mile.
5 mile away from Durham City. I'm going to have a look around and see what's here, see what ruins is left, and maybe just have a little bit talk about it. Okay?
So, a bit of information about Langley Hall. So, Langley Hall is situated between Langley Park and Burnhope. These are the remains of Langley Hall, a fortified manor. Langley Hall was in the hands of the Scrope family from the 14th century until the extinction of the direct line of family with the death of Emmanuel Scrope in 1630. It is generally thought that the hall was built by Henry Lord Scrope. Hutchinson's records his name in the inscription over the fireplace in the 17th century. It passed to the family of the Marquess of Winchester, and then in the 18th century to the Lambtons, by which the buildings had fallen into ruin and they were used as a farm. The remains have continued to decay throughout the 19th and 20th century. Considerable sections of the wall have fallen within the last 40 to 50 years. Part of the hall was turned into a farmhouse, which was believed to be still in use in 1835. Today, the ruins of 2 large stone buildings can be seen, as well as traces of a third. The carved windows and doorways appear to be 16th century in style.
So we're just coming up to Langley Hall now. As you can see, it's in the woodland now, but there's still ruins left, and it looks like they've tried to preserve some of it, or to stop it from falling down. What's that, Damien? Would you like to add?
I think it's a 14th century fortified manor house. They've still got half the moat here.
Yep.
Let's have a wander.
Let's have a look. It's like everything you have, people use these places to come and socialise with alcohol and drugs, which is never good. But we have a little wander over here to have a look. And you can see this is the moat, isn't it, Damien?
Yeah.
This is.
What's left of the moat?
That's what left of. Original left of the moat there. Just have a little look over here actually at what's left of the hall. Wow. Cool. Look at this, you can still see the doorways on one of the sides that's left up. Pretty cool to see. Unfortunately, a lot of this has gone, but there still is evidence. So, we're stood in one of the wings of the manor here, or which would have been, surrounded by the walls. And as you can see here, this would have been one of the old fireplaces. Now, a lot of the surround's been knocked away or taken down. But as you can see, there's the lintel for it. And if we have a look up, I don't know how much you can see, but there's the chimney stack right there that weaves its way through one of the walls. It's pretty cool. The windows that have gone, how thick the walls were though, you know. Very nice. Like so many ruins and places like that in the UK, this is protected by the National Trust, but as you can see, it's not very protected, is it really, considering that it's coming into decay really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, and as you can see over here,
This year.
as you can see,
Here early last year.
people,
Full of drug paraphernalia.
it's just used as a den, isn't it really,
Yeah.
for people to come down, which is a shame really, because this is local history to us, and this is something that the National Trust should be making more of an effort to preserve it. I mean, on one of the sides, like you see when we first came in, they've put a prop up to stop the wall from falling down, but that's not going to do nothing, considering that, you know, that the other sides are the same. I mean, you can see here this is still part of the moat. You know, and I know that obviously rain and corrosion would happen because it's made out of sandstone, this, isn't it, Damien? So obviously within time it'll just melt away, you know, with the weather elements, but it's still cool that some of it's still here that we can see. And what I'll do is as well is I'll add a little piece into the video of a description of obviously what a little bit more in depth about it, so we can see. But it looks pretty cool. It's nice to see the doorways and the window lintels and things like that kept. The fireplace, the chimney stack that you
See
can
where
look
the
up.
second floor was.
Yep.
First floor. Second floor. I think it might have been a three-story building.
Three storage, you think? Aye.
Yeah.
Looking at it there, it might have been.
Yes.
I mean, that's pretty cool, that bit in the corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this little side window there as well. But I mean, people should be allowed to come and see it, and they should be allowed to have a bit of an explanation around it, but to destroy it and carve names in and things like that, it's just a shame. Here's the other side as well, which a bit that I find cool about this bit is the window that you can see on the other side here. I mean, it's very, very boggy around here at the moment. We've got a bit of snow on the ground, a dusting of snow. But here we're inside the building again, you can see. And this bit's pretty cool. I don't know if you can make it out on the video as well. But up the top here, you've still got part of the windows that are there. You know, got some cool bits where the floor would have been. This is just another example of the history that goes on around here. So, just to give you a bit scale of how big this structure or this manor house would have been, I've came up a height a little bit to show you. Damien, do you believe that I'm probably up on the second floor here? Yeah. I'm parallel with the window that I showed before. You know, but you can imagine how big this would have been in the different quarters. I mean, do you think this would have been the courtyard in between these two? Or do you think this would have just been one big hall, Damien? Right. Right.
Straight over.
So one of these walls, we believe, is fell straight over, as you can see.
The section of the wall.
Yep, and that just came and fell over there. That's left up, but it's constructed of limestone, as you can see. Yep, and limestone mortar. Do you think that's, you know, or lime mortar? Aye. I mean, this bit here you can see has been preserved, like, you know. I mean, they've added that.
Yes, but it's original.
But the original bits you can see, you know, just crumbling away, you know.
Yes, I think this would have been a chimney here.
Yeah.
Two.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yep.
It would have been
Yep.
the colours of the bricks, red.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
Oh, that's a good point. Yep.
And yes.
Yep.
And above there, I think that would have been the top of the chimney.
Yeah.
Not the chimney, the fireplace. Maybe.
Yep.
So on a second level up here.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You can see definitely evidence. You can see the two, would you say, mounts for the lintel of the fireplace.
Yes.
And then obviously you can see the different change in the limestone of maybe it's been heated up, it's gone red, the sandstone,
yeah.
sorry. You know, and this looks more like of a chimney shape with it being boxed, like the other one on the other side.
So yes, you see where that lintel is there, and that lintel is there.
Yep.
So that would have been a floor.
Oh yeah, you can see.
Yes, so
so
this would have been, I think maybe
the
small
floor.
hall or somewhere.
Yep, this might have been the small, and then on the other side would have been the similar sort of structure.
With the quarters.
Aye.
The house.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if that's a small window there,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
looking into, because that's looking into.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So
Because this looks like it would have been like a square structure
Yeah,
going
so
round to the other side.
all in. Yeah,
Yep.
big square structure.
With maybe, yeah.
2 sections to it.
It's pretty cool to look at. You know. Very nice. And this is the
See
sort.
decoration up there. You can zoom into that. Decorative.
It would have been something like a gargoyle sort of.
Potentially.
You know.
And, there would have been decorative all the way around, I guess, on the
Yeah.
corners.
It's very. You can just see the scale of it. You know. Very good, very nice. Been good to visit here today to have a look. You know, so this was Langley Hall, and it's located just outside of Langley Park, in between Langley Park and Burnhope, and it's around about 5 to 10 miles away from the city centre. You know,
5 miles.
yep, about 5 miles. It's just off the road that leads to Lanchester. Okay. So everyone, that was another episode of Walks and Talks with myself, the Four Seasons Wanderer, and a really good friend, Damien Heron. We're going to be doing more videos like this, going having a look at obviously local history, doing little talks about it, finding a little bit of research as well, putting them in the videos and see how we go. So like I say always, keep on wandering, like, subscribe and share the video to other people that might be interested. But until next time, stay safe.